Welcome my friends, Seven Gray here. Thank you for joining us today. I'm at the RTR today here with Dennis and we're doing a step van tour of his rig. I think you'll just enjoy this. It's a gorgeous rig.
Hi, I'm Dennis from Santa Fe, New Mexico, and this is my step van here. It's a 1980 GMC with a 350 Chevy engine in it. I was looking around for a diesel, but the Chevy, and it's been working real fine with me. A little less gas mileage, but a reliable engine. It's a P30 frame, so it's got dual rear tires on it for the weight, and I'm real happy with it. It's an old truck, but it's real strong, and minor amount of fixing up that has to be done on it. It had a nice paint job on it and good tires. This is the original stock bumper, but it was back in here. And driving late at night one night and cattle on the free range and stuff like that, and I thought, you know, they make these bush guards for a reason. So I ended up extending this bumper out and creating a little bit more protection off the front end. Plus it allowed me some room to put this tube down here where I carry the tent poles for my awning, which I don't have up right now. The body is made by Grumman Olson, but the Superb sign came off of an old washing machine and I couldn't resist, so I put it on there. Okay, on this van it came just all flat, and in the conversion I wanted to add propane, and so there's plenty of room underneath the frame. So I ended up mounting the propane tank underneath in here, and to have the propane outside is a good thing, because if you have leaks it's not a problem. Also the latch, you want to be able to access it real quickly in case there is an emergency and you have to shut it off. I didn't want to cut into the body at all, but when I put in the refrigerator, the RV refrigerator, which is a tri-power 12 volt 110 and propane, they require a venting system because the propane is venting through there. So I had to put these exterior grates on here to let the extra heat get away from the refrigerator. This is the back, obviously. We'll start out here. This is a bumper rack that I carry my motorcycle on, and then also it's a step here for this back door. Originally this had a roll-up door on the back, but it doesn't seal very well, makes a lot of noise, takes up a lot of room, so in my build I eliminated that. But I wanted to still have an access, so I put this big door in here, and it opens up, and I have another egress into the van. This ladder goes up to the rack that holds a solar panel, but that's a whole other story. The roof rack here extends all the way across the whole roof, and one of the reasons why I put it on was to be able to attach awnings and create shaded areas around it. Well, in the process of building it and designing it, I started thinking, well, that tube, that would work out great. So it telescopes out probably 10 or 12 feet, and then I can drape more tarps on it and create a whole nother living space that's protected out on the back side of this camper. This is pretty much all stock in here. I ended up changing some of the heating ducts and stuff like this, and I put some soundproofing, because the thing about step vans, they're loud, and so soundproofing and insulating is a big factor. It's got a manual transmission, and I don't mind that at all. There's no electronics on the motor, and so it's real simple and straightforward. Something that I can understand, plus I also feel real confident that if it breaks down on the side of the road, I can fix it without any trouble. The seats came out of a Vega, and I got them from a friend of mine, and I got them because they were smaller and took up less room, and they're still comfortable enough. I was hoping to make this one swivel, but it was too much of a trouble. But on the passenger side, I was able to make that movable around and being able to use it on a regular basis. The couch here is a conversion couch that will fold out into a queen size bed. This table unscrews and gets out of the way. And then this up here, instead of just being a wall, I've got some latches and it'll fold down and create a single bunk bed. So total I could sleep 3 people comfortably in here. In converting this bed, I just have some Velcro straps to hold this back pad up, because if not it'll fall down. So I take these out of the way. And then I've got these little legs that hold down to support it. Pads go back. Queen size bed. But then underneath I have all the my utility closet. That this section has the water pump and filters and the valves to go to different things. And then over on this side I have circuit breaker and the inverter and all the odds and ends for the solar panel up on top. This is my stove heating area. It started out as a wood stove and was able to cook off of it nicely, but then come the warmer seasons in the summertime, I didn't want to heat up the whole trailer just to make some coffee or something like that. So then I added the propane on top of it, and then same thing, if I don't want it too hot, I added a propane heater underneath there. So I was able to condense my heating unit and cooking area all in one spot here. As time goes on, I'll probably reconfigure it, but it's a learning process and trying to find out what works and what doesn't work. This is the kitchen area, the countertop and sink and cabinets. It's pretty standard kind of kitchen stuff. The thing that's different about it is I was able to find this tool chest at one of the box stores, and the nice thing about it, it's very sturdy, good guides on it. And then the other thing about it is that when I go to travel, I can just turn the key here and lock it, and the doors won't slide open. And also it's kind of a security deal of it's secure there. So this is a regular 3-way RV refrigerator, 12 volt, 110, and propane. And I end up using it all different ways, so it's nice to have those different options on it. The countertop, I just had wood, but it was so hard to kind of keep clean and to maintain. So I found these sheets of aluminum and put it on, and I've never experienced aluminum countertop before, but it works out really nice. Cleans out well, and it's pretty durable. Oh, this is a water heater, one of those on-demand water heaters that feeds the sink and then also the shower in the back. That works out really good. I'm very pleased with that. The cabinets, I made them out of metal, put a little lip here so stuff doesn't come falling out on you. And these magnet catches work really well. I haven't had any problem with it flipping open on going around corners and stuff like that. I have some LED under counter lights. It's always tricky figuring out what kind of lighting you need to, just what you need without overdoing it. This is my sort of closet storage unit, and in RV camping life, storage, you can never have enough. So I was ready to start building out a full-on cabinet here, and I was able to find these filing cabinets at a yard sale for like $10. And once again, I turn the key and everything's locked. So it really, I'm really excited that I came across that, and it's dual purpose of very sturdy, lightweight, and secure. And so I mounted that and then added this around here, which has wiring for my solar coming down, these little reading lights, So it was nice to have this little chase area here for the utilities. This is the rear of the van. Here's the door going outside. So this is the back part. And it was because there was area underneath the floor for the holding tanks. I was able to put a black tank over on this side, hence the toilet here. And then over on this side, I was able to put a gray water tank underneath. Over on this side, I have the shower that worked over the gray water tank. And it's a full-on shower, and having the hot water heater on the other side, it keeps everything very compact. I also have a regular hose bib to be able to run a hose out of here if I wanted to run water outside for cleaning things and stuff. The lucky thing about it, and with the Grumman body, it's aluminum, so even if the water splashes outside, it just leaks on the floor and goes back out. I do have a drain under the actual shower itself, but that way it ends up making this whole area a bathroom area, which in a RV having some elbow room is really nice.
Thank you, Dennis, so much for the tour of your rig. It's absolutely fantastic. I love all the creative things you've done with combining metal cabinets with the unique 3-person bunk bed system, and everything else. Is a fabulous rig. Thank you so much for your tour and your time.
Well, thank you very much, Seven, for showing an interest. You know, we all get involved in our little projects and never think much about it. And when somebody comes up and is like interested, it's like, wow, what a bonus. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Savor the moment, and I'll see you in the next episode.